Halo forward set, shots to the dome whenever I seek him. Pitch black darkness, this shit hard, riding in my BMW. I don't trouble you, on my way to seek his BM. She so girly, smiley faces all up in my DM. Halo forward set, shots to the dome whenever I seek him. Pitch black darkness, this shit hard, riding in my BMW. I don't trouble. Yo, what's up? This your boy Santini The Great. We gotta get to know each other. Right now, we're going to behind the scenes to check out how I do music, get to talk to me back and forth. You know how it is. Anyway, follow me on in. Yeah. Man.
So let me ask you this, bro.
Yeah.
For somebody that just be tuning in to your channel and looking at this video, and they want to know your musical journey, could you give them a little breakdown or a little rundown, quick rundown of your musical journey and how you got into music, how long you been doing all that type of stuff?
Oh man, dude. Well, I'll make this short and sweet. I've been making music. I've been making music all my life. I say since I was about 11 years old. I've been making music. I've been making music before the computer, bro.
Exactly. Right.
So it has been a journey.
Right.
And then you had to do shows. You had to really get out and hustle. You had to, everybody didn't have a studio in their home.
Exactly.
So I have multiple albums out on the market. Multiple albums.
Right.
But the education was missing. You can work your ass off. Through this journey, I've done nothing but educated myself. And now I put out, records on my own. But again, you really got to define your goal. You can go on any platform and find music from Santini The Great. Facts. Hot shit. But you really have, at some point in time, I had to define my goal. Like, what's my goal? Because I never stopped doing music, and that was crazy. I've always went into the music with the same amount of passion until I had to create a realistic goal. Like, what do I really want out of this music? Like, presently, at this day and age, what I want a few platinum plaques. I want to be a paid touring artist. And I want to be able to sign other artists, and so they can feed their families as well. That's my now goal.
Right.
10 years ago, it was just crush them. But I've grown and developed to the point where the business of things have taken over.
Right.
So after I really learned the business of things, I got songs by platinum producers and things like that. After I really learned the business of the music, I realized that I'm basically working backwards.
Right.
Right. I'm putting myself in a race where I'm competing against niggas that ain't on.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
A lot of niggas don't know what they.
I'm trying to explain to somebody, like, dude, it's like 3 different games.
A lot of niggas don't know who their competition is.
Right.
Yeah.
There's 3 different games going on. The niggas that's on ain't tripping off the niggas that's not.
Right.
They're too busy making money.
Exactly.
They're too busy making money. They got deals. They crazy independent or whatever the case may be, but they too busy making money to listen to Rough Dog's new LP. But
Right.
but Rough Dog is in competition with everybody in his city, and they're running a rat race.
Right.
Because you're competing against niggas that's not on. Even as a local artist, if you are attempting to compete with niggas that's on or artists that's already on,
Right.
then you should be upping your level of artistry.
Right.
To the point that you're not going to belong local anymore. Naturally. Your music is too big. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If you're trying to compete with a Drake, a Nicki, a Jay, any of them, the local scene ain't nowhere near that level of talent. And don't get me wrong, it's hot cats, But if you're actually competing with on cats, your music is gonna surpass the local level naturally.
Right.
You're gonna have songs big to the point where when you hanging around your local cats or doing your local shows, it's just gonna overpower everything.
Right.
And it's gonna be like, why you ain't on yet? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But cats is looking to get on. It's not like that in the day and age. You put yourself on now.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
That was the whole purpose of knowing the business.
Right.
You know, you don't have to.
Yeah, you cut a lot of things out.
Or pass a CD or you know, a thumb drive to a cat.
Yeah.
A lot of cats do these to other artists. Why? They artists.
Right.
I can see if you passionate to Gucci because Gucci got a label. That makes sense.
Yeah.
You know, somebody that can help you out, that'll see your talent.
Right.
But if you're just, you know, running around just, you know, trying to get a little local fame, I mean, that's cool. But where's the business about it? You know what I'm saying? That's if you put that much effort into the business of making music, you will make money. I've been making money off music for years.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Not a millionaire, not, you know, not by far. Because
right.
I'm learning. I'm learning. So that's the thing, man. And at some point in time, I realized that my music was bigger than a local scene. So I stopped getting mad at the little stuff I see on Facebook that have, oh, these is the top rappers in the area. I used to get mad at stuff like that, like, damn, man. Until I realized that I'm on another level. That's why I don't belong
Right.
on that paper at all.
And I,
you know?
I completely agree with you, bro. I watched the interview with a popular rapper in the city. You know what I'm saying? He was like, he don't understand why he ain't signed yet. They asked him, have he been getting contacted about getting signed? He said, nah. He was like, you don't understand why he ain't got signed. And I had talked to him actually when I was shooting somebody else's video. He was in the video. And I had told him, I was like, man, look here, bro. You can get signed. You got everything you need, bro. You got the internet presence, you know what I'm saying? You popular. But your issue is you make the same songs. You don't step outside the box and make nothing that they look at like, damn, I can potentially sell this to a mass audience. All your songs are about the same thing.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong, getting signed can be a beautiful thing. After all, you'll get your, even if you have to take a hit for the team and put the next nigga on, that's good. You know what I'm saying? However, you cannot let another man hold your destiny in their hands, bro. Like, if you put yourself on, bro, how many doors are you gonna knock on that gets closed, dog?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Till you be like, I'm just gonna have to do this myself. You know, and show appreciation and gratitude to the game. Because once you start doing business, the game will seek you out once you start making what the game needs.
Right.
It's like people don't understand. People, I ain't gonna say people, I'm gonna say it's like some folks just don't understand that.
Right.
Like, it's a real machine behind this thing. And people be like, what's the machine? The machine is just commercial marketing. Man, I gotta be able to sell Nikes. You got a song that's good with my product? Or we gotta keep the radio station flowing. Or you making the type of music that appeal to everybody in that market? You know?
Right.
Because we can't fill the amphitheater up with a bunch of goons.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But we want everybody's money.
Right.
So the music has to appeal. If you only talking shoot 'em up, bang bang, let me pop a pill, that has a limited audience. You know?
Right.
At the same time, you got to be true to yourself. If that's who you are, well, it's going to be a much harder time trying to break into markets that don't understand what the hell you're talking about. You know? It don't appeal to them. You need something that appeals to them. They need to be able to get in the radio, get in the car and listen to the radio and not have to change the channel because you're talking so crazy. That might be who you are. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Be who you are. But understand the business of things. If you want those opportunities, you have to fit those opportunities. You know, you have to fit them. If you want to do festivals and things like that, the music has to be kind of friendly. You can still do your shoot 'em up bang bang stuff, but you still gonna need some type of friendly music. And people want to invest into artists long term. I even look at other artists like, yeah, I get paper, I'm gonna snatch him up. But one of the one things that I look at more than anything is your work ethic. If I was to get crazy paper and approach an artist like, hey, I want to sign you, but you only got 8 songs, it don't matter how hot the one hit that I think you have. You only have 8 songs, bro. You don't really do this, honestly. You know, you go up on a contract for 3 or 4 albums, it might be a hard time getting 3 or 4 albums out of you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I really look at people work ethic. How much work have you got done? Because if you're a carpenter, you're gonna do carpenter type stuff. If you're a musician, you're gonna do musical type of things, and it really don't depend on where you at within the field. You constantly participate in the field constantly. It's not a fly by night thing.
Right.
You'll prefer to have an artist that's turnkey. Oh, what you got, man? I got about 4 albums out, man. I've been trying, blah, blah, blah. Oh, straight? Yeah. Because we know we can turn that into something great. You have the work ethic. You have the drive. And, you know, you can take constructive criticism, too. We can work with that. We can work with that really well. That's what I look for, you know. If you have the ability to work on your craft without any incentive, you having an incentive gonna make you work harder on your craft. And when money actually get involved, then hopefully you don't take constructive criticism as a negative. Be you, do you, but listen to this thought. Try this, or try that, or try this, or try that, and then not have any negative pushback on it. You know, artists are really sensitive about their creations.
Right.
I am too, but I've also learned a long time ago, some people just know what they're talking about, bro.
Yeah.
Try
Hell
it.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Try it.
Hell
Try
yeah.
it.
I'm promise you that's right.
Try it. It's the coaches that make the teams great. The players have the potential. The coaches make them great. So if you in a studio with somebody that's extremely talented and they're trying to give you pointers, take those pointers. Or chew the meat and spit the bones. You know? Either way it go, I'm sure they telling you that for a reason. To make you better. You know what I'm saying? To make you better, to make the song hotter. Detach yourself away from the song. The song is a product. You know? The song is a product. Stay who you are and stay creative. You know, the creativity is the most, you gotta constantly create. That's the only way you will get used to tapping into that energy at will like that. You know what I'm saying? If Puffy was to walk up on you and be like, hey, we need a song, what can you do? Can you tap into that creative energy right then and there? Are you able to go in the studio and actually drop a hit? Or are you going to let the pressure fold you? Well, in reality, if you already ready, you ain't got to get ready. Feel me?
Right.